Haven't done Adriana County in quite a while. This is dispatch. I've got you set up to move after a Q train crosses on the Creston and a southbound UP train goes into the other track here at Delray for a crew change. After that, you're all clear up to Claiborne for your crew change. You're longer than the sidings, so you've got priority. That's the UP train we're waiting for. Oh, there's the other one coming down that way. Screenshot competition. Not sure, Alpha. Not sure. Maybe. The other one went back. The other one went really well, so maybe. Is it the same guy from TSW? How do you mean the same guy? Foreman Dan Hernandez isn't in TSW. Master Forge, yes, I do occasionally have a workshop route session. Really, I need to have another look at what's on workshop and see if we can get another evening's entertainment sorted. Yes, Adriana County is a steam workshop route. I think the UP one is underway. You might be right there, Crucible. You might be right. Oh, you mean Majestic Falls, Ayrton? Find me a scenario on it that I haven't run. And yeah, definitely. I did see that 4072, the new one from Milby Dow. Yeah, that one I do want to have a look at. The worst railroad ever section. No idea. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we get it. You're a long freight train. Get over it already. We got highball. Screen, we're clear out. We're off. What is Stormworks Build and Rescue? So do you remember Trailmakers, Ayrton, where you built your own vehicles? So Stormworks Build and Rescue is kind of, it has that element, although it looks like a much more powerful version of it. Except what you're doing is building rescue vehicles and doing missions with rescue vehicles to go and rescue people or deliver things, and you need to make a vehicle that will do the job. It supports boats, planes, helicopters, all sorts of things by the looks of it. It looks really, really interesting. It's just gone into open beta at the moment. Thunderbirds versus Lego, pretty much exactly, Baked Bean Kid. World's worst railways in Ohio, USA, tracks are in horrible condition. What was that one where I've seen videos of this American loco and it sits there, it's wobbling towards the camera as the engineer brings it along. It looks horrific. That's because, for efficiency purposes, Railfan, you don't ever model more of the loco than you need. And when you're in the cab like this, you can't see anything below the window line, so it's not modelled. Which shows up in the thing. So if I look out here, you can see it's not there. Yeah? None of that's there because you can't see it. You can only see it because I'm using track IR. But you'll see that common on a number of trains. Am I breaking the illusion for everybody? Because when you're sitting in the cab like this in TS1, it's actually showing a different model. You're not seeing the exterior model at all, you're seeing the interior model, which is a completely different model, whereas in TS World it's all one model. Yeah, the radio loop is infuriating, Ed. That's why when we did the radio loops on CSX Heavy Haul, I made it to where I got them to make it so the volume buttons work, so you can turn it off. Because some people like it, some people really don't. Hey there, firefighter. How you going? The other thing that we did with the radio on CSX Heavy Haul was we put together different bits and pieces, and then it plays them differently, so that it's not actually a straight loop. It's putting all sorts of different bits together. So even though it's the same set of sounds over and over again, it's actually doing a slightly different thing each time round. Hey Ben, how's it going? Has Captain Jenks finished? Foreman Dan Hernandez. It's so loud and so clear, it's like it's... Oh, the loop just began again. It began a while back, but that becomes the point that you hear that. How do I manage to fit all my TS software on a 500 gig SSD? Because that's all I've got. I haven't got anything from anywhere else except what's on Steam. And it goes about 300 and something meg in total, I think I've got. Gig. Firefighter, this route is on Steam Workshop. It's been out for a while. It's called Adriana County. Is it by LT Bly? Can someone confirm for me? Maybe push the link on the chat. Good night, Ralphan. Shall I sit outside? Would that be better? Yeah, I have looked at Tower 3D Pro. I don't have it yet, but I got there earlier, the 2D version of it. Mocky upvoted, you can close the poll. Firefighter, if you're using an NVIDIA card, then you can enable something called NVIDIA Surround. And what that does is it will virtualize both screens as being one giant screen. If AMD have an equivalent that I can't remember, I don't know the name of, but NVIDIA have got this NVIDIA Surround. Enable it, connect both your screens up to it, and when you boot the game up, you can go in and choose a resolution, which will then be whatever the width of 2 screens wide is. The only thing that's wrong with having 2 screens is that then the centre of what you're looking at is cut by the bezel on your screens. 3 works much better for that. Oh, does it, Dania? Did you change the resolution? Oh, maybe it doesn't support it. TSW definitely supports it. I don't know about. I must admit, I don't know about TS1. Absolutely, Firefighter. I mean, it seems like it's necessary. I think it's been fully justified, if you ask me. I mean, you can tell everybody on the chat is saying that you need 3 as well. What monitor am I using? So the 2 I've got on the left here are AOCs, but I can't remember what they are. I got them from Chill Blast. Haven't a clue. Oh, Echo 2470SW. They're nothing fancy, but they do the job. Hey there, Farmer GP and Rob. How are you guys going? Seems like Stormworks wins, doesn't it? Alright, we'll finish the poll. Stormworks it is. I'm looking forward to that, actually. All Iron Brew Extra here, right? I'm doing very well. I'm just rocking the regular Iron Brew sugar-free. Oh, where are you going, Master Forge? Rob and JP, are you guys up for doing Star Trek next week on Friday? I figure if we give people plenty of warning / notice, we can get a decent 4 crew up. With the 3 of us, we'll find another willing volunteer, guinea pig. Cool. It's Wreckfest this week. Moggy. Oh, excellent. In that case, we have our 4. It'll be Moggy, JP, Rob and myself next week on Star Trek Bridge Crew. What could go wrong? Firefighter, thank you for the bits. Very much appreciated. We're based out of Soho in London. Ability to travel all over UK, most Europe. Oh, nice. Well, enjoy. Basically, yeah, Baked Bean Kid. He's the he's got quite a nice red shirt. I don't know about USS Hopeless, more like USS LOL. Any heritage railways you should be planning on visiting? I would say Severn Valley, West Somerset, Bluebell, at least. North Yorkshire Moors. I think if you hit those, that's a good place to start. Main lines, West Coast Main Line, East Coast Main Line, South Eastern Main Line, run the high speed. Oh, you've got a bread baking machine, BRTW. I'm only slightly jealous. Homemade bread is the best. I guess the other one's a Great Western Main Line, actually, Master Forge. Run all the way out to Penzance and back. Matey Blackie, you work on the West Somerset Railway. Very good. No, I haven't heard back from the SVR yet, Ben. I need to chase them. Oh, the Festiniog and the Welsh Highland and the Taliclin. I've forgotten. I've necessarily forgotten loads. BRT that they're all worth looking at, but I guess there's only so many hours in the day. Yes, definitely the Welsh narrow gauge ones worth experiencing. Yeah, later on in the year maybe, Gav. But we're going to look at doing Severn Valley for the Diesel Gala. Mr. Rubku, thank you for the host. Welcome to Rubku's viewers. Is he? I hadn't heard that, BRCW. I've no idea. I think this is quite an old loco collating. As in old model, many years ago. Dutch raid! Half wholemeal, half white loaf. Nice, BRCW. Check out the speed. It's ridiculous. Do they have load limits? Do you mean like, you know, can they get a certain load up a hill? Definitely. How do you test it out? Try loading and bringing a load up a hill. Oh. Go away, Dan Hernandez. Seven miles to go. Dashtig, you got a lap time record in 3 cars too. Nice one. GG, Dashtig. CS6 and Tomodal, I can do that again, but I've got videos on that on YouTube if someone wants to link you to them. But I was planning on doing an update on that. Okay, if there's specific things you want to see CSX intermodal, let me know, and I'll try and get something covering on. Oh, if you're posting a link, Master Forge, you need to get a permit from a mod. Send me a whisper or a Twitch message, CSX Intermodal. Hey, Moore Junction. Speeding up to the limit. Hello. 30 limit. Hype. Are we there yet? "4 miles. Hey, good evening, Gouger. Oh, in Norfolk Southern and a BNSF. I guess with the way that they share power, though, it's not tremendously unusual. Well, no, what happens, Luke, is that a train will go from A to B, and then what will happen is it will get used somewhere else by Norfolk Southern or something, and then it will then get bought somewhere else. Rather than go there and come back empty, because a loco that runs light is earning nobody any money. It's just costing money. So they'll put it on another train somewhere, and then it'll go and earn its keep there. And every railroad essentially uses locos from everyone's railroad as it is convenient. It all evens out, presumably, in the end. I don't know if they actually account for it and then balance it up at the end, or if they just agree that they're going to use locos as they're available. Indeed, Firefighter, yeah. I don't know the details of it, BRCW. No, I didn't. Gouger. Yeah, poke me on Discord tomorrow, and I'll fire an email off to the appropriate people. One and a half miles to go. 20 limit coming up. Oh, this is C8, which is where we're going. Oh, I don't know, Master Forge. I don't know this route at all. It's nicely timed, that AI train leaving just as we got here. Is that a reefer unit train? Oh yeah. I wonder if it's the fruit train. Sit out 4072. How did the author know I was going to be on time? Well, you know. Maybe that train's supposed to have been long gone by the time you get there. Or isn't due to leave till 10 minutes after you get in. I don't know. We're assuming that's what he intended. Oh, it's Moggy's ice cream day. Yeah, that's just Moggy's ice cream for the stream. Park it here for the next crew. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. It needs more. Right then, let's hit the theme tune and I'll get ready for Stormworks. Don't go anywhere.
Trains in life. Matt's gonna drive on down the track. Trains in life. It's good to see you've all come back. Matt's right here, he's just begun to show him how it should be done. An engine driver's life is fun, and we can do it too. Trains in life. Matt's gonna drive on down the track. Trains in life. Good to see you in the chat. Matt will always do his best as he puts locos to the test. He drives for hours without a rest, and you can do it too.